Well, good morning. As you can see, well, probably not see, but it's an early start. It's around about 3:30 in the morning, I think. I expected it coming lighter this time. Obviously, I've not been out very often recently, as you know, so it's a case of got my timings a bit wrong. So I'm gonna have to load car up, get my gear in, nip into the house, just chill out for probably another half an hour, probably another coffee, something like that to wake me up. I've got all my essential kit together. Got my rifle, it's all charged up and everything, full of air. Got my pellets, got a small bag. I've got some of my gear on. Just need to grab another top. It's quite muggy this morning. I had a jumper on, but I'll probably still put a jumper on, then put this over the top. Plan this morning, get out there, target some woodies in a city tree. I went out rabbiting a few days ago. I noticed a lot of woodies sort of using a tree. That were evening time, so they could have been flying into that and dropping into the woods to go to roost, but I should get one or two opportunities, I think. So hopefully that tree's quite busy this morning. I can bag some woodies for the freezer and do obviously landowner a favour. He's got crops in field adjacent to where I'm going to be, so it'll be protecting them at the same time. So here I am. You see it's just coming light now. It's about 4:30, just coming up to that. I'm in place. And we're targeting these two stranded trees through this gap in this, it's like a shipping container. Hey everyone, well the session started right well. Got a couple of woodies in bag, so that's a good start, but absolutely chucking it down at the minute. It's not in forecast, so sort of come out of nowhere, but that's good old British weather, I guess. I'm sitting it out, just waiting really. I'm hoping weather's going to dry up and then the birds are going to start using city tree again. I would imagine if I were a wood pigeon or any other bird, I'd be hunkered up in a bush or a bit of woodland somewhere, just getting out of worst at weather. So let's be patient, let's sit it out, let's see what happens. So This is where I'm sat. Sat on top of some like wooden rounds, don't know what they're called. Shooting out that gap there. It's wider at top, just enough space to get rifle through. Target this strand of trees, but weather's bad. Keeping dry in the hole, but that leg's getting a bit wet. This is where sessions start to go funny. Start getting issues, power issues, freezing, couldn't get it to boot up and repower. And then you'll see from next footage and an explanation at the end of the video what actually happened. What's going on? Hey everyone, well, I'm back in house. What turned out to be a really promising session. I still won a lot of struggles. Started off really well, so I managed to bag a couple of woodies. Pin perfect shooting, absolutely brilliant. Then out of nowhere, Evans opened up. Now we're undercover. That went too bad, but what it did is obviously everything went quiet for a couple of hours. Obviously, wood pigeons just took cover into local wood, I think. Then I had a couple of issues with scope. I've not had this before, so power were freezing. So what I do between shooting is, obviously I just power the scope off, not notice some movement, power it back on normally, take a shot, job done. Tried to do that on a couple of occasions, and scope had froze. Now there's a little trick if that happens. It has happened once or twice before, but just like once in a session. It's usually when it's really, really cold. It's like, obviously, it's like cold effects scope unit. You just press and hold your power button, probably for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, you hear a click, and then simply get a few more seconds, press click, power comes on. Normally that's job done, fine. This morning, just didn't want to power back up. Persevered over the course of probably 20 minutes, managed to get powered on, so I just left it on because battery life on it's 18 hours anyway. So I thought rather than obviously session go to ruin, I'll just leave it powered on. Rain stopped, woodies started to arrive again. I'll include footage for a couple of shots anyway. I took a couple of shots and they were like, for me they were sitters and they were like clean misses. So then obviously alarm bells start ringing, so you start thinking, well, what's going on? So test zero, first sort of point of call, whatever you're going to do. And I'm 3 inch arts at right. Now rifle took a knock to my knowledge, obviously since I zeroed it yesterday. It was shooting perfect first thing. There were no knocks or bangs in sort of container I was shooting from. So the only thing I can sort of associate that with is the power issues. Powering it on, powering it off, getting it back running. Must have just done something to zero. So I re-zeroed, and then typically didn't see anything else after that, but I ended up with 2 woodies, which I'm grateful for. Obviously they're going to make 2 nice meals, but yeah, just a bit bewildering actually. It was supposed to be a decent session, but I guess these things happen. Now I've got rifle on. You can see it here. Obviously a little bit damp and stuff, so give it a good wipe over with like an oily rag. And then I've tested power on and off over the course of the last couple of hours. On, off, left it a while, come back on, off, perfectly fine. So, God knows what that were. Hopefully it was just a glitch. If not, I might be in market for a new scope. I were looking at new X-Sight ATN. I've been looking at that for a while anyway, thinking probably it's time for an upgrade in terms of just improved picture quality. Obviously technology moves on, images get better and stuff like that, so I'll see what it's like. I'm going to retest Zero again now, because I did re-zero it field. Just make sure that Zero is holding alright, and I'll have to do a little bit of testing over next week, just to make sure setup's still reliable, and that I've got confidence in it next time I go out, that I'm not going to have any issues, and hopefully bag a few more.